It's time for Eggs, Bacon, and Joey. Get on the air live with Joey. Call 559-836-5386. That's 559-836-5386.
Now, the past couple of days, we've had the stars of Oxygen's new competition series called The Battle of the Besties. This is premiering Tuesday, February the 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific time. What a great Valentine's Day, right? You stay in the house, watch Oxygen's new competition series, The Battle of the Besties. Now, here's the great thing about this show. It's an exciting new series that follows 14 former BFFs who are forced to confront and hopefully forget past differences in order to win a life-changing $100,000 grand prize. And folks, we have another star of the show with us here this morning. I want to welcome in Judi Jackson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Judi, how are you this morning?
I'm good. I actually just ate some bacon and eggs, so I'm up and I'm ready to do the morning show with you.
I'm so happy that you did because, obviously the name of our show is Eggs, Bacon, and Joey. So I always recommend, even our listeners or someone that calls in for an interview to make sure they have a healthy breakfast. Now, are you pretty healthy just in general? Like, what do you like to eat? What's your favorite thing to eat?
Literally, I actually in the work of getting healthier. I'm getting older or whatever. I'm not old or nothing, but I'm trying to eat more fruit and avocado and stuff. I'm like the type of girl that orders pizza and drinks a lot of alcohol. So I'm trying to work and get, healthier because you have to,
But you know what? It's YOLO. You only live once, right?
Exactly. That's why I order extra everything. Extra jalapenos, extra cheese, all of it.
I love it. Well, Judi, I got to tell you, I don't mean to be a gossiper or start any drama or anything with you, but yesterday I had a chance to talk to Danny. You know Danny, right?
Oh, do I know Danny? Yeah, I know Danny.
Well, apparently, obviously, you both are going to be joining in as a team on the Battle of the Besties. Unfortunately, though, you both have had some serious beef over the past course of the year or so, and it all started on Twitter. Now, yesterday, Danny explained to me her story. And the story is that, and I hate to bring this up, but unfortunately you did have a loss in the family. She says that you were promoting it almost for sympathy on Twitter, and she was kind of upset with you over that, and then you lashed out at her. And then on top of that, Judi, she said that she's the baddest of all bad girls. I want to know your response to this.
Okay, first of all, she is not the baddest. The lie detector determines that is a lie. Seriously. No. Seriously, on her season, she was jumping girls. Like, a bad girl doesn't jump girls. No, that's a weak girl. So she's definitely not a bad girl, for one. I'm the baddest, Miss Voodoo from New Orleans. The Queen Voodoo. I'm definitely the baddest bad girl of all time. That's number one. Number two, yes, unfortunately, my mom and my dad passed away. I was not promoting it on Twitter, but I'm an only child, and I felt very alone. I lost both of my parents within the course of 2 months. I had a lot on my plate, and as what everybody does nowadays, which social media is pretty much used for, is kind of like an online diary. I felt very alone. I felt like I had nobody to talk to. So my fans, throughout the 4 years that I've been doing this, has became some of my friends, like some of the people that I talk to, I express my feelings to, and they're always there for me. So it was more so I needed somebody to talk to. I am an only child. I felt alone. Danny doesn't know how that feels because she has a twin, and she still lives at home with her mom and her dad, okay, at 28 years old. I don't. So my life is completely different. So how I reach out to people and express my feelings and emotions is how I do it. And that is not how the argument started at always. When am I not? But no, seriously, I drank like so much. I was so depressed. I was so sad. And I was on Twitter literally minding my business, and I was tweeting, something like, hopefully one day I could like host a reunion. I love Tanisha, but everybody knows there's only 3 head honchos of Bad Girl Club, and that's Natalie Nunn, Tanisha Thomas, and Judi Jackson. Like, I'm literally minding my business, like tweeting this stuff on my Twitter, which is made for my tweets, right? Okay. So Danny feels the need. First of all, why are you up at 3 a.m.? I know why I'm up. I'm a vampire. But why are you up, your grandma? You go to sleep at like 9. So she's up this night, and she sees me tweeting about Bad Girl Club, and she tweets me, and she's like, I'm the baddest bad girl too, or something. Like, she literally just chimes in on my Twitter on what I'm tweeting and starts an argument, like a bicker with me. One, I'm already upset about the situation at hand, losing my parents. 2, I'm drunk as ever. 3, like, it's just not the time to argue with somebody. I just lost my mom and my dad. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else would understand to leave me alone. But apparently Danny doesn't understand how to leave anybody alone, which is why she's always getting beat up and, dragged and, always starting arguments. But anyway, she felt like she needed to, argue with me. So I argued back. Like, that's what happens at 3 a.m. when a person drinks a fifth of vodka. Like, I'm sorry. So it just started getting real personal. And it went from, like, the Bad Girl Club into how I'm a psychopath. I need padded walls. I need Jesus Christ. Like, I'm crazy. Being mentally ill on the streets isn't okay. And she, like, typed, like, a hotline number for me to call or something for the mentally ill. It was insane. Like, that's not something you do to somebody when they just lost their parents, especially over Twitter, where we have, like, thousands and thousands of people that are watching, and they're going to chime in. You know what I'm saying? It brought the fans into it. Fans started, like, bashing me, and my fans started bashing her. It was just a huge mess. But Danny has always kind of talked to me down like I was a child, or, she always felt like I was a psycho, and she was very boisterous about it. Like, she has no problem with kind of embarrassing me in front of a group of people and just kind of making me look stupid. Like, she has no problem with that. And the fuel in my heart from not only losing my parents and her picking a fight with me after I've been drinking at 3 a.m., and then her calling me names and, trying to jeopardize my character and stuff, like calling me a psycho and mentally ill, all these things that I'm clinically not, I started going in on her and started kind of pulling her cards and stuff. So it just completely turned into a huge mess, and here we are, the battle of the ex-besties.
And you know what? Now listening to both of your stories, and now kind of having, your side, her side, it only makes me that much excited to tune in starting Tuesday, February the 14th on Oxygen, the Battle of the Ex-Besties. Because here's the thing. $100,000 is a lot of money. I don't care who you are. $100,000 is a lot of money. So, you got to look at it and go, I have so much beef with this person. She's so rude to me. I just can't stand her. But at the same time, if we can just put the differences aside, can we win this money? This is going to be very exciting to watch. Now, what are some of the things that you think our listeners will expect to see on the Battle of the Ex-Besties?
Oh my God! First of all, let me say this: like, you guys think that me and Danny's beef sounds horrible? Like, literally, when we heard all the other teammates' problems and issues, we looked at each other and was like, whoa, girl, like, we are not, our beef isn't that deep. It's, like, really deep. Like, you have girls having sex with other people's boyfriends. You have, like, God's prayer for everybody, but rape victims, people claiming they got molested and raped. It's crazy. Like,
wow.
God bless everybody. Seriously, yeah, it's some deep stuff, like, and we realized kind of, like, Twitter beef, as bad as it was, like, these girls, like, this is some real stuff. So I think that the viewers are going to be filled with drama. The challenges are so difficult. Like, I can't even explain it. It's stuff that human beings should not be doing. So, like, we're crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. Like, seriously, it's definitely, a show that everybody needs to tune in and watch, for sure.
It's the Battle of the Ex-Besties. It's happening Tuesday, February 14th, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific time on Oxygen. You don't want to miss it. So just to be clear, Judi, Danny says she's the baddest girl of all time. You're saying no way, right?
Absolutely. Come on.
Okay, so now my question is, are you saying, just to be clear, just to have it on the, out in the airwaves here, you are the baddest girl, right?
What? Of course. Everybody knows that. I have the voodoo for everybody. What?
Judi, what do you do in your spare time other than being on this great show?
I travel a lot. I do a lot of traveling and like club hostings and stuff. Just a lot of things. And I also have a hot sauce house. So it's called Judi's Voodoo Juice. Yes, Joey, I love food so much. So eggs, bacon, and everything. I do have a hot sauce house. And, I just work. Like, I stay busy. And I just try to keep my mind occupied. And I bought my own house in Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm still moving and decorating and just getting settled in the new city. So I'm super busy nowadays.
Well, there you go. Our listeners, when you're having some eggs, bacon, and Joey, don't forget to add some of that Judi's voodoo sauce.
Yes! Yes!
Judi, thank you so much for joining us on the show this morning, and we'll look forward to watching you on the Battle of the Ex-Besties premiering Tuesday, February the 14th, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific time on Oxygen. Judi, have a great day, okay?
Thank you so much for having me. You too, Joey. Bye-bye.
Eggs, bacon, and Joey, man, the drama is serious. Judi and Danny, they both each gave their sides of the story in regards to the beef that they have, but you'll have to tune in to Oxygen on Tuesday, February the 14th, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific time for Battle of the Ex-Besties. Can these two put their differences aside in order to win a life-changing $100,000 grand prize? It's the Eggs, Bacon, and Joey Morning Show. Don't go...